Julius, ask me the same question I asked you about the Grand Cherokee you came in to see.
I saw this Grand Cherokee on, listed online. How much is it going for?
You saw the price online, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's what they're going for these days.
Okay.
Act like a customer. Well, I ain't paying that. I mean, be like a customer.
Well, is the price negotiable? I mean, I don't have that, to an extent. I have my budget,
Okay, I understand, Julius. This is not the first time you bought a car, right?
No, sir.
Okay, you bought cars before, and you've always negotiated with a car dealer, correct?
Yes.
In fact, I'm going to guess the last time you bought a car, you had to go back and forth several times with a salesman, maybe even a manager, in order to get your best deal.
Yeah.
How much fun was that, Julius?
Not too much fun.
No, most people declare it the single most distasteful part of the purchase process. Things have changed a lot, Julius, since the last time you bought a car. Number one, the massive movement to online shopping has forced us and every other dealer around to put pretty much their best price on the internet. Because if they don't, phones don't ring, email inboxes don't fill up, nobody shows up. Now, I'm going to guess that you also probably shopped some other websites and other dealerships before you decided to come here too, didn't you?
Yeah, about 2 dealerships.
So I'm going to guess, A, we had to have the right vehicle, okay, which, by the way, is the most important part, because it doesn't matter how much you discount a vehicle if it's the wrong vehicle, because then you're stuck with it and you're miserable for years to come, right?
Yeah.
So the right vehicle's number one, and our price had to be somewhat attractive, or we wouldn't be having this conversation, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Now, there's something called the law of supply and demand, all right? The automobile industry is in a situation they haven't been in since the mid-1950s, and I'm not kidding you. There are literally fewer vehicles to sell, both new and used, than there are people looking to buy. We use market-based pricing, Julius, and market-based pricing means we don't even price our own vehicles. We use third-party software that canvasses out 300, 400, 500 miles, matching every single new and used vehicles we have in inventory with every other one like it out that far. And we are always going to be at or below market because, Julius, we're the single largest Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram store in the United States. And, well, sometimes another one beats us by a little bit, but in the Southeast, we're far and away the largest. We didn't get that way by having high prices, did we?
No.
So while I appreciate you asking what you can buy it for, because in the past, we've been able to discount vehicles because supply was way up here and demand was always right below it. But now it's completely reversed. We don't know how many new cars we're going to get next month. We don't know how many we'll get the month after. There's a massive computer chip shortage. You may have read about it. Telephones, laptop computers, all the crazy things that people have these days are using up chips. And the automobile has an average of 3,000 chips in each one of them. There are certain models that Chrysler's not even building right now because they can't get the chips. Ford and General Motors are in worse shape than anybody else, and so are all the imports. So the price you saw on the internet, which was a good price or you wouldn't be here, is the price you can buy the car for, Julius. Let's go check it out. Make sure it's the right vehicle for you, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, that's fairly long and involved, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, but what am I trying to do here?
Old gross.
Absolutely, yes. But I'm also am I trying to educate the customer?
Yes.
Yeah, am I telling the truth here?
Yes.
New cars. Again, Chrysler's not in as bad a shape as some of the other domestics, but you're not getting all the vehicles you would like to get, I know for a fact. Okay, I talked to Wade this morning. You got some on the way, but what's the summer hold? We don't know. Who told me the chip shortage was going to last until late 2022? I'd read the same thing, and a dealer told me the same thing, which he got from his manufacturer rep. So we don't know what's going to happen. So it's a basic law of economics: supply and demand. Right now, the demand is way up. Why is the demand up?
According to the situation,
People were